Liter Sunday invites us to rejoice and strengthen our steps. And no one is disheartened. Luke 15 verses 1 to 3. Luke 15 verses 11 to 32. Welcome to our Gospel Commentary channel, to discover yourself. Today we delve into the profound meaning of our inner polyhedron. In its many facets, it allows us to reflect on the value of the different characters present within. For example, the busy son and the cheeky son. Aspects that indeed appear in each of us, even surprising us, taking the field in the most varied events. For a more complete overview of our human, cultural and spiritual proposal, we suggest you visit the website juvie.art. Juvie.art. Love is a celebration, not an exchange of favors. So we are not marked for life. Because the Father knows that our paradoxical escapes are dictated by a necessity, or legitimate fixation. Breathe. And we should be proud of ourselves, of our character. Inside home, sometimes there is no freedom, because older siblings are sometimes unbearable. They impose performance. They do not accept the simplicity of others. They understand everything. Check every details. They imagine that everyone should receive a salary according to merit, pace, ability, effort, overtime hours. And yes, sir. Stern about everything, they whine only because they imagine that permission must be asked from authority. Also to enjoy life and make a fuss for free. Their duty and obey kills tenderness. The Father, on the other hand, prevents us from feeling degraded. Therefore he does not want to listen to the list of transgressions that the pure does not know, but imagines and foolishly scans. Because he represses them inside and cultivates them in secret, identifying them with pleasure. He doesn't want us to make the mistake that ruins our entire life, and not just a few parts of the journey. That is, feeling like subordinates and salaried at quantity of external product. Thus he teaches us to let good prevail over evil, without demeaning anyone. Everywhere we find a master who exploits. And even if we then return home only for calculation, God prevents us from getting down on our knees. Let us recite the Our Father standing. With him we are always brave face to face. And likes, symphonies and choirs. Tao Te Ching 10 says, preserve the one by dwelling in the two souls. Are you capable of not letting them separate? Contradiction dwells in each of us, and the merciful Father does not call anyone to put on internal or external straitjackets, as if by magic. He does not intend to absorb the life of our subtleties and nuances, nor reduce the coexistence of passions. He knows that each person's evolution is combined with a varied experimental language, capable in its time of correlating ancient wealth, personal inclinations, even temporary, and unexpected novelties. If we deny the manifold universe of the soul and the multitude of its antinomies, idioms, and co-present characters, like the two suns both contradictory, but ultimately complementary, we would never have at our disposal all the prospects for growth in life and for evolution in the expressive force of faith. In the work of the Spirit, opportunities of wealth for all, and no one humiliated. Now everyone is free. How wonderful, a monstrance like that. A living body of Christ that smells of sharing. This is the beautiful and regal awareness that smooths out and makes credible the content of the announcement, verses 1 to 2. From now on, the distinction between believers and non-believers will be much deeper than between pure and impure, a whole other level, and the beginning of a saved life. Christ calls, welcomes and redeems, in us, even the confused and the precise son. That is, the most harsh, or shabby side of our personality. Even our unbearable, or rightly hated character. The rigid one and the distracted one. It will even make them flourish. They will become indispensable and winning aspects of future testimony. Tao Te Ching 45 says, "Great straightness is like sinuosity. Great skill is like ineptitude. Great eloquence is like stammering. To internalize and live the message. When do I catch myself being hypocritical and narrow-hearted? When do I realize instead that I am the protagonist of what the Father shares? Luke 15 verses 1 to 3. Luke 15 verses 11 to 32. Thank you all for your kind attention. We invite you to subscribe to the channel to stay updated on our activities. If you liked it, leave a well done to support us. Subscribe, give your precious like, share with your friends, and comment too. Thanks, see you soon.